yam flour, and it goes around, and that's the kind of personality that he has with his people. Would you do same?
I've been under his tutelage for close 4 years. And even before I became deputy governor, I have a background. As a lecturer, we are used to relating with our students, right? As a pastor, I'm used to relating to the less privileged in the church, both high and low. So relating to the people out on the street is not new to me.
So you eat corn too on the street?
Why not?
As a governor?
If I interact with people, my people, the people I'm governing, I'm going to govern. What is wrong with me interacting with them?
You go to eat amala at the local canteen in
those who are eating that
in the corner of Ado-Ekiti.
Those who are eating.
I'm not saying anything is wrong. I'm just asking question whether you are going to play the kind of political style that your principal also.
It's a good style. It allows you to interact with the people and you understand even their feelings, what they do, what they eat, and I think that will go a long way in assisting me as a person, right? Even to understand their pains.
Okay. So what would be your agenda for wanting to become a governor of Ekiti State?
Thank you. The welfare of Ekiti people comes first. The welfare of Ekiti people comes first. The issues involved. One part of my agenda is to ensure adequate security. I call it a Sheild Agenda.
Shield. Shield.
Yeah, Sheild Agenda. See, ensuring adequate security and improving on the current achievement of this present government, which I'm part of it. Security is part of governance. Ensuring adequate security is part of governance. And not only that, there is a need for us also to improve on what we have done in the health sector, right? Especially equipping our hospitals and then training of health personnel. This is very, very important. Upgrading some of our health centers to comprehensive health centers and establishment of cottage hospitals. These are very, very important, or improving the standards.
You were talking about the issue. You said welfare is very important. And I know that several months of salaries are being owed workers in this state. So when you talk about continuity, the people of Ekiti State, some of them will be weary of what do you mean by continuity? The continuity of no payment of salaries?
No. See, we are talking about continuity of infrastructure development, continuity of the good policies we have put in place, adequate security, and some other issues like that. But remember, when you talk about salaries, I remembered somebody came here, Dr. Kayode Fayemi was talking about Ekiti State owing salary. When he was leaving, even when the economy was more buoyant, he owed 3 months' salary. We inherited 3 months' salary. Debt from his administration.
So if you leave office today, you'll be owing more than 6 months
by
salary.
By God's grace, you have heard my governor saying it. Not up to 6 months, please. Take note of that.
There are some people, some people in the local government sector have been owed about 6 months.
At the state level, we are paying 4 months. 4 months at the state level.
So things have not really improved over the last 3 years.
I want to assure
if you made 3 months of non-payment of salary, of old salary, and you have kept, you've kept 4 months. That things have gotten worse.
You can't compare the economy now even with what happened during Fayemi's administration, right? If you know the amount of allocation received by Fayemi during his administration is almost about 4 times what we are receiving now. But I want to assure you, you've heard my governor saying it, by God's grace, we are not going to leave this government a debtor of salaries. The welfare of Ekiti people is very paramount to us. And the people of Ekiti themselves understand this. Fayemi plunged us into this.
But a lot of people will ask a question. Professor Olusola, would ask question. You were building bridges and you're not paying salary. Priorities, human capital.
Now,
a very big question, isn't it?
The fund that was used to construct the bridge was actually meant for capital projects. Federal government gave states 10 billion naira, right? And specifically, it was meant for capital. So you can't divert it for the current expenditure.
Your people are hungry.
And don't forget
people that you are building these bridges for. They are hungry people. And on their minds, beautiful bridge, but then they'll be asking questions.
And don't forget.
Are we going to be eating bridges?
No.
That's the question.
You see, if you want to help Ekiti State, then we have to think of transforming Ekiti State from a civil servant status to an industrially viable state. And if you want to encourage investors to come in, then you have to put in place certain infrastructures. We have to be futuristic. and this overhead bridge, the Ojoba market, right? These are modern infrastructural development that will definitely encourage investors to come in and invest in Ekiti State, thereby increasing our IGR and provide opportunities for us to generate more funds, internally, and then that will make the welfare of, satisfying, being able to take care of the welfare of our workers easier for us.
Let's close now, and we have 30 seconds to do that. And I want to ask you this question. Should you lose in this race, what would you do?
If I lose in this race, forget about that. I'm not going to lose. Ekiti people are behind us.
Really?
Yeah.
Behind you or behind your principal?
Ekiti people are behind Olusola Eleka. They are behind Fayose. Right? They are behind PDP. And you can be rest assured that we are going to win come July 14.
You are not afraid of Fayemi and the rest?
Who is Fayemi? Fayemi that plunged the state into debt. Fayemi that sacked teachers, that demoted principals. Fayemi that was harassing local government workers. Right? Let him come. He's welcome.
Do you think you can defeat Fayemi?
Sure, he's welcome.
Professor Olushola, Kolako Olushola, Deputy Governor of Ekiti State and the candidate of the PDP in Ekiti, in the Ekiti governorship race. Thank you so much for your time on the program. It's a pleasure having to talk to you. We will go deeper into some of your agenda in the coming days. We wish you the best in the race. Well, that's our program for today. We've been talking to you live from Ado Ekiti, the capital of Ekiti State, where we'll be monitoring the event leading to the July governorship election. And that's it from all of us, the crew right here from Ado Ekiti. I'm Sheild Agenda, everyone. Bye-bye.